Mercury Retrograde News for March 22nd through April the 15th with yours truly, the Vaping Horgirl. With this Mercury Retrograde, fire sign is in Aries, so communication is the big deal here, and you'll see what I mean. Things that can go crazy during this time is communications between you and anyone who you communicate with, technology and travel. Things to avoid until April 16th. Trying something new, starting a new project or career, new relationship, and big financial purchases. Aries, you're born between March 21st through April the 19th. You should expect some delays on projects you're already working on. So this is a good time to review what you've already done to make sure it looks perfect once this retrograde is over. Instead of starting a new project, go ahead and finish the ones you've done to make sure they look excellent. Work on controlling your impulses during this time. You should be okay. Taurus, you're born between April 20th and May 20th. Mercury is the planet that rules communication, so it's no surprise that this will be affecting that area of your life in this Mercury retrograde. You might find yourself feeling foggy, exhausted during the retrograde period, and that's pretty normal. This is a really good time to be kind to yourself and practice self-care and work on making yourself happy and staying calm. Gemini, you are born between May 21st and June 20th. You need to watch your back during this time. You act super careful about who you share your secrets with during this time. That includes your friends and family. If you say something wrong to the wrong person, you may find yourself in a crappy situation. You should take time to be extreme cautious about everything, not just secrets. In Cancer, you're born between June 21st and July 22nd. Because of the communication issue that comes with this period of time, you may find yourself rethinking big decisions you've made in the past. But this period of time could have you rethinking about your career goal. Things are uncertain now, so it's better to do your research than committing to anything. Don't make any big decisions regarding your career or anything else that's very important at this moment. Give yourself some time and wait until after April 16th. Leo, you're born between July 23rd and August 22nd. During this period of time, it's probably going to make you feel a bit crazed. You may find yourself thinking about schedules, like your schedule's getting out of whack. Use this period as your time to stay super organized and make sure you double check absolutely everything. Don't leave anything to chance. Back up your important stuff. Give yourself extra time no matter where you're going. Be honest to yourself without trying to impress or flatter anyone. That is rewarding for a Leo. Virgo, you're born between August 23rd and September 22nd. During this time, it's going to make things difficult for you, Virgo. You might find that your plans get stuck or that something you are working on gets all messed up. Now, during this time, you can get super jealous, or you have suspicions, or you have major trust issues. Take everything slowly. Don't make any quick decisions and focus on being honest to yourself. Mercury rules you this time, so your sign is much more sensitive to this time, and do keep that in mind. Libra, you're born between September 23rd and October 22nd. Mercury is making its first retrograde of the year in your relationship house. What does this mean for your dating life? You should take things slowly, don't jump to conclusion, and give yourself time before making any kind of decision, especially the ones you aren't so sure about. This isn't the time to jump into a relationship or a breakup. So put everything big on hold. If you're currently in a relationship, they might be something that's big, like a big thing going on, maybe a career change, uh, or what it might be. Put it on hold until after this retrograde is over with so you can move on April 16th. Scorpio, you're born October 23rd through November 21st. This is the time to be extra careful about everything because things can easily get super chaotic. You'll want to make sure you're covering all your tracks, backing up important data and info, and preparing yourself for anything that could go wrong. You should also focus your energy on just one thing rather than a million things at one time. Scorpio can set themselves and others up in this crazy period of time we're going through by allowing emotions to cloud and ignore boundaries or what others may value. Try to keep your emotions in check because you're really going to have to during this period of time. Sagittarius, you're born November 22nd through December 21st. Mercury turns into retrograde in your dramatic fifth house. Yikes. This means you need to keep your emotions in check and watch out for arguments that might cause chaos between people you know and love. This is also a good time to focus on past projects you haven't finished rather than starting brand new ones. Just approach everything with a certain amount of caution, and you should be okay. Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. This Mercury retrograde period is bound to seriously mess with your emotions. Get prepared. You might find that you're going to have issues with your family or those you live with. This is a great time to get some personal space and have some time for yourself to really focus on things that relax you. Do this to avoid a big fight with someone you care about. Aquarius, you're born between January 20th and February 18th. Mercury retrograde may be messing with your head, but try to keep yourself centered during this period. Especially at the beginning of the cycle, it is important for cool heads to prevail and to recheck if decisions or course of action is beneficial or needs to be revisited and adjusted. Double check everything and don't make any quick decisions and stay on your toes. Pisces, you're born February 19th through March 20th. So during this period could actually affect your finances. So please listen and be careful. Through your second house of money and work could interrupt or undo recent progress. Your best bet is to keep a low profile, not to address any issues until the retrograde period is over. Be patient, it'll be worth it. So no big purchases right now. No career change until after this Mercury retrograde is over with. So you could do big purchases or a career change April 16th. So darlings, hang in there tight. The storm will end soon. It ends very, very soon. So hang in there. You're going to be okay. It's just Mercury retrograde. So it'll end on April 15th and everything will go back to normal. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to Mercury Retrograde News with yours truly. I'll see you on the next video, if you dare.